Should really invest in, like, a fan or something. Just something to make this room not a furnace. This room gets really hot when I record, and there's really nothing I can do about it other than get a fan. But that's probably not gonna happen, because I'll either forget to get one or I'll just not get one. Because what's the point? I have a window. I could open the window, but I almost never open it up anyway. I always forget to at the start of the recording, and then I mean, I could stand up and go do it now, but very lazy. I'm a lazy person. So we're down to our last one. We got our Ekans. And we have to go back and get even more. You know what sucks? Leveling up. Leveling up sucks. I can see why people don't like RPGs now. I used to be like, why wouldn't you like a game that tells that, wow, Ekans looks terrible. Why wouldn't you like a game that you basically, like, I don't know, there's just something about RPGs that makes them good. I don't know how to explain it. But there's also a big factor of not liking to level up, which I can fully understand now. I can see where that comes into play. But again, you do have the side of Pokemon where you don't have to catch every Pokemon. You can just play through the game and beat it in, like, what, 30 hours, maybe, if that? I don't even know what the amount of time that people would normally take on this game is. I know that I've been playing it for, like, at least a good 130 hours at this point. Not including the first time, before I had to catch every fucking Pokemon again, because I screwed up the glitch stuff. That was a sad day. It was a very sad day. Just out of curiosity, hold on. What Pokemon do I need to catch from the wild? We need a Pikachu, so that's one. Jigglypuff is 2. I know where both of those are, so that's not a big deal. Poliwag is 3. I don't really know where those are, but I'm sure I can find them. Does it say? Probably says. That did not... What? Did I say exit instead of area? Am I just retarded? Area unknown. Great. Fantastic. That's what I wanted to see. I'll figure out where to find it. It's probably not going to be that hard. Okay, that'd be 4. I think Slowpokes are in that cave. Yeah. So we can get that on the way to get Articuno. Magnemite, I know where he is. It's 5. We got 6. I don't remember where he is, but I'm sure it'll tell me. He's in that mansion. 7's gonna be a bitch. 8's gonna be a bitch. 9 shouldn't be too bad. That's gonna be annoying. There's 10, 11, 12. Mr. Mime we can trade for, I think. That's 13. We have 14. And that's it. So we need to catch at least 14 Pokemon. We need to do a big safari thing, which I'm not really looking forward to. I won't lie. Safari Zone kind of blows. But that's not too bad. Overall, that's actually... it's not that bad. It's better than what I thought. I'll put them in 11, right? Pretty sure I put them in 11. Told you guys I'd forget. My memory's terrible. I wonder how many trips we're gonna have to make. No, I don't want to change the box again. Not too many. Probably like 4 or 5 more trips at most. 5 at most. Yeah, there's gonna be like three trips, maybe 4. Including this one. It won't be too bad. How many Pokemon do we have? 87. We're doing good. We're doing really good. We're gonna have at least 100. Before even going through the Pokemon League. Yeah, today's focus is definitely gonna be to try and catch the legendaries, and then whatever else I need to level up. And then once I level all those up, it's pretty much gonna be over, I think. Have one last recording where I evolve them all, go through the Pokemon League one more time, go do whatever I can. And by whatever I can, I mean I want to go talk to Professor Oak. I'm pretty sure you get something out of catching all 151 Pokemon. It's probably not much more than a pat on the back, but I'm sure you get something. My nose feels like I'm gonna have to blow my nose soon. That sucks. Being sick is the worst. I guess I shouldn't complain though, because I can still talk. And that's really the biggest worry with being sick for me, is I don't get to speak English if I get sick. I don't really get sick very often. Like, I maybe get sick, I don't know, I want to say at most like 7 times a year, which isn't bad. Got a Primeape though. Yeah, being sick is like, it's not fun. It's definitely not fun. I would advise people to stay away from that. What? Machop lived? That doesn't make sense. Fuck Machop. Oh, we got a Golduck. We're gonna have a Persian. Should be our 90th Pokemon right here. Out of 151. This should be number 90. I'm actually really stoked that I got this far in this series. I didn't think that I was going to be able to actually pull this off. Like, at the start, I was super stoked. I was like, we're going to get all 151 Pokemon, because there's this glitch that allows it to happen. And then I got like halfway through, and I was like, this game has a lot more leveling up than I remember. I got very bored very fast when I was leveling up. Whoa, shit, I just punched the microphone. Oh man, I bitch slapped my microphone pretty hard. I went to go itch my shoulder. That probably didn't sound so nice in the microphone, but that's okay. But yeah, I went to go, while I was leveling up, I started to hate this game quite a bit when I was leveling all the Pokemon that I'm evolving right now. Also leveling up all those Butterfree for the second time. That hit pretty hard too. Because I literally got through leveling up all of the Butterfrees. And I just finished leveling up Mew. And then I found out that the glitch wasn't going to work. And I got really sad. I was like... I was that close. I tasted victory. And I was like, you know what? This game sucks. It's making me work harder to collect 151 pieces of shit that I'm probably only going to be using like 6 of. In the end, anyway. It'll be a happy day when this game's over, though. Not because it sucks. Not because I don't like the game. Just because I wanna move on to something new. It was the same thing with Final Fantasy IV towards the end, because that game was pretty long. I guess a better example is Final Fantasy III. Because of all the leveling up in that. The only reason that game took so long was because of the leveling up. The only difference was there wasn't as much stuff to upload. Like, this game's gonna have over 100 episodes. Hands down. No problem. Which is quite a bit. Like, I thought Dragon Quest VIII set the bar pretty high with its, like 120-something episodes. 117. Something like that. And then Kingdom Hearts came pretty close. This game's doing pretty good too, though. Dark Souls is up there as well. And there's like 100 and something episodes of that. Definitely gonna start playing some like shorter games in the future, though. Like, I really want to beat Ratchet and Clank, like, A Crack in Time, or whatever the fuck the sequel was to the one that I just played. It's either A Crack in Time or Future Tools of Destruction. It's one of the two. I want to play that one and beat it, so that's out of the way. To carry on the story of whatever, because shit happened in that. If you're interested, I don't want to spoil stuff, but towards the end of the game, there's like a huge cliffhanger. And you get to continue the story from that cliffhanger in the next game, and I want to finish that. Ratchet and Clank is kind of one of those games that you have to play in like short doses, though. I don't think I'd be able to play that game a lot and be thrilled about it the entire time. Just because it's one of those, like, it's a family-friendly game, which means there's a lot of childish parts to it, as well as entertainment. Like, the jokes are very... not really my humor, I guess. They're very cartoony humor, rather than the kind of humor that I kind of do. That being said, though, I'm sure a lot of people really like the humor in that game. Which to that I say, congratulations, because you're entitled to your own opinion. I think the thing that really bugs me about certain games is just having something feel like a tutorial when you're playing it. Like Ni no Kuni. That game wasn't necessarily bad. Like, it was... towards the end, the very, very, like, last hour or so, that was fine. That's how the game should have been the entire time. But towards the end was the only time you got to have that pleasure. And then the entire, like... first God knows how many hours I played of that game was literally Mr. Drippy's dumbass comments telling me where to go. Like, correct me if I'm wrong, but the whole point of a video game, especially an RPG, is to play it yourself. The game isn't supposed to play it for you. It's like my biggest pet peeve with certain games. If the game feels like it's doing most of the work, then what's the point? Like this game's great because I have to do everything. You fucking click on the same box that you were just in, that's your problem. Do it again. Shouldn't make that mistake twice. It teaches you. It teaches you how to play the game. Rather than playing it for you and saying you did good.